truly meant it at the start. Across my cold and empty heart, I never thought that this would happen to me. I came with virtuous intentions and offered honest interventions, and I believed it all so innocently. But then the more I learned about the way the whole thing's figured out, I found there's really not a thing I can do. So I got myself indoctrinated into what I thought I always hated. Come so far, I might as well see it through. And now I'm saying, don't you know that you never had it so good? And don't you know that you never had it so good? It's this crazy situation, I get the same old accusations. Hey, why don't you show a little more class and state your honest point of view? But you gotta understand that you don't need convictions when you're out on your ass. Oh, have mercy, I just claim I cannot be the one to blame. You know I never mean the words that I say, 'cause I've been known to praise the Lord and then put my neighbors to the sword. It's complicated, hell, what else can I say? And so I'm saying, don't you know that you never had it so good? Don't you know that you never had it so good? Well, it's just this sweet manipulation. It's the myth of cause and correlation. Take a bad idea and then move it along. And still we tend to be resistant to one whose views are inconsistent, more than one who's just consistently wrong. But if you beat the same old drum, say something slick but kinda dumb, well then there's every chance that you're gonna win. And yes, although I may be faking, you gotta understand that taking care of business is the business I'm in. That's why I'm saying, don't you know that you never had it so good? Don't you know that you never had it so good? Don't you know that you never had it so good? You know that you never had it so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from Stable Genius Studios, it's the continued humiliation of David Ford for a worthy cause. And here's your host, David Mad Dog Ford.
Hi, thank you so much for all that wild applause. You are most kind. Welcome to the continued humiliation of David Ford for a worthy cause, because that is what the name of the show is, because somebody paid to call it that. Coming to you here from Stable Genius Studios. I'm very, very fond of that name, I have to say. I may flip it around and call it the Genius Stable, but only privately, of course. You know, your payment does get it called that forever in perpetuity on any record sleeves that come from here. So I'm going to try not to talk so much this evening, because talk is literally cheap and your songs are worth a lot of money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just play as many songs as I can. You've pledged money, promised me that you'll pay me money, not me, reverse rep money. The link to donate is in the comments thing down there. In exchange for playing songs that you want me to play. And you've been incredibly generous, so thank you very much. So I'm going to try and can the chat, and we're just going to get on with it. So here is I'm going to start with one that I think I know. I say that, but I did not practice it. And I think this one was worth 100 quid or so. I've searched the places I have been to understand this sorry state I'm in. Only answers I can find. Got lost with my tiny mind somewhere so many years ago. And oh my Lord, I can't believe all of these crimes that are accused of me. Now my memory is all shot. I don't know if I'm guilty or if I'm not. Still I'm just trying to clear my name. And all I can do is wait and see if sweet salvation will come and rescue me from all this weary flesh and bones. I still walk this path alone, just waiting for the storm. I've heard it often said, there's only one sure thing. So I'll be braced against the storm, but I'll be hoping, I will be hoping that the springtime will come. Maybe the sky above will break, and I'm hanging on for pure survival's sake. So ashamed of what I've done, scared by what's to come. I'm just waiting for the storm. Often said, there's only one sure thing. So I'll be braced against the storm, but I'll be hoping, I will be hoping that the springtime will come. I'll be the one to take the fall for all these sorry sons of bitches, oh, and clutching at the shortest straw, a martyr without a cause, just waiting for the storm. I know this weary flesh and bones, I still walk this path alone, waiting for the storm. Thank you very much. Okay. So I can see your messages here, and I particularly want that to be known by Darren, you shitbag. This shirt isn't actually purple. I don't know if it looks purple. It's definitely sort of like a grey colour, but there may be some strange lighting going on. So, but I have no quarrel with purple. You know, a man can wear a purple shirt. Right. Okay. Which album is Storm on then? That song is from an album called Let the Hard Times Roll. It's a good record. I can't believe you don't have it. Right, let's do another one. I don't know who paid the money for all of these, which is probably good. I think I can find out, but I sort of don't want to. Because it might sway my judgment if I know you and like you, or know you and do not like you. But in some cases, I'm very grateful to people who. Well, in all cases, I'm very grateful to people who pledge money. But some of the choices I've liked a lot more than others. Mostly, your taste is very good, I have to say. You people with all the money. This one wasn't worth the hugest amount of money, but I must confess I didn't know the song, and then I heard it and just loved it instantly. It really is. I mean, it's like my favorite song now, and testament to the unquestionable fact that Neil Hannon is one of the greatest songwriters that we have in the world. All right. So I'm going to attempt this one. Here we go. Yeah, that's wrong. I started that wrong. Let me just do this over. Here we go. That's better. No matter how I try, I just can't get her out of my mind. And when I sleep, I visualize her. I saw her in the pub. I met her later at the nightclub. A mutual friend introduced us. We talked about the noise and how it's hard to hear your own voice above the beat of the sub bass. We talked and talked for hours. We talked in the back of our friend's car as we drove back to his place. On our friend's settee, she told me that she really liked me. And I said, cool, the feeling's mutual. We played old 45s. I said it's like the soundtrack to our lives. And she said, true, it's not unusual. And then privately we danced. We couldn't seem to keep our balance. A drunken haze had come upon us. We sunk down to the floor and sung the sun ain't gonna shine anymore. And then we kissed and fell unconscious. I woke up the next day, all alone but for a headache. I stumbled out to find the bathroom, but all I found was her, wrapped around another lover. No more is he our mutual friend. Our mutual friend. Thank you. Yeah, so like I say, that's called Our Mutual Friend. It's by Divine Comedy. And I love that song for what it's worth, so thank you, whoever you are. Now please pay up. I did enjoy that, but that's not what we're here for. I'm not here for my own enjoyment. Right, what's next? Right, let's do... I'll do another one. I'll do another me song, get my songs out of the way. That said, I really... This show has been enjoyable, but it's been like Challenge Annika. They're showing my age there. I don't know if anyone remembers that TV show, where Annika Rice, you probably don't remember her if you're under 40, would sort of run about doing these like ridiculous challenges that you like build a hospital in an hour and a half, things like that. And doing this show has felt a bit like that. Like there's all these songs that I don't know. And I don't mean I don't know how to play them. I mean like songs I've literally never heard before that I have to become sufficiently acquainted with in like a day to then be able to perform on my own. And so I've been utterly neglecting the songs that I think I should know. So if a song came up on the list that I wrote, I think, oh, that's fine. I don't have to look at that. And then I realised that because this song is a fairly new song and has not been played very very much at all. There's a good chance I don't remember it. But I really wanted to include it because for viewers in the UK, on Thursday we're getting back into lockdown again. So good luck with that, everyone. And this is a song that I wrote at the beginning of the last lockdown, and I was particularly thinking about I suppose just the sadness of not seeing people, which at the time felt like the hardship of the situation, I suppose. Hang on, I need, if I'm going to get through tonight, I need to drink more. Let me just grab the box and just leave it somewhere useful. Right. Okay. Right, when we get to the chorus, I'll make something up. Here we go. Baby, there's trouble we cannot see. And what's gonna happen to you or to me? It's not the answer, it's only a start. Let's all stand together 6 feet apart. Gonna miss you, my brother, Lord only knows when. We'll be down at the bottle shop drinking again. My love to the family with all of my heart. I'll be standing right by you 6 feet apart. Maybe tomorrow, well, there'll be a bright sunny day. Till then I'll be keeping away. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, my darling, but you can't go to school or play with your cousins or go to the pool. I know just how cruel and unfair it all seems. It's hard to explain just what sacrifice means. Oh Maria, it just ain't any good. I can't come and see you like I promised I would. All this saving your life, well, it's breaking your heart. But you'll always be with me 6 feet apart. Yes, you'll always be with me 6 feet apart. Oh, cheery little number there. Okay, right. So another thing that we're doing is I'm advertising things. So this is an advert break. My original intention was to actually like film some adverts, but instead you're going to get me just reading this shit out. Oh shit! I'm making such a mess here. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so here's what I'm advertising now is it's a book. It's a wonderful book called The Diary of Samuel Pope, and it's written by Andrew Maddock. Now this is it's a children's book, and it's kind of about autism, and it sort of helps to explain to children about autism and what it is. Not in such literal terms. This is autism. This is what it does, but through story. Which seems like a wonderful idea because I think it's it's a really important and useful thing that kids understand what this is and how they should and shouldn't interact with autistic children, understand what's going on. So it seems like a wonderful idea. So that's what it is. It's a cracking book, I'm told. I've not read it, I must confess, in the name of full disclosure. But Andrew has supported the show, and so I'm going to tell you, buy his damn book. So there you go. There's a link to the Amazon thing in the description of the show, so you can go and buy his book, The Diary of Samuel Pope, which I think sounds like a wonderful idea for a book. And so I wholeheartedly commend. You know what? I'm going to buy one. I'm just going to buy one tomorrow, and then next time I do a show, I am going to have read it, and I'm going to tell you actually how great it is, and then I'll actually know what I'm talking about, and I'll mean it. But you jump the gun, buy one anyway. There you go. There's your advert, Andrew. I hope that was okay and not too rambling. It was kind of rambling, wasn't it? Right, should we do another song? Should we do another kind of sad song? Okay. I only just decided to put this one in not long ago because sorry, I just hit my machine there. This is a song that I think was worth about 105 quid. But it's by my good friend Tom McRae, who's let's face it, he needs the PRS check. So I'm gonna throw him a freebie here. But in all seriousness, Tom is both a wonderful human being, a very dear friend of mine, and a wonderful, exceptional musician and songwriter. My respect for him is immeasurable, and so I'm going to do my best to ruin one of his songs. I've kind of dropped it a couple of keys, just because I think I might go for a little bit more growl. Might be a bad idea. This train don't stop at the stations of the cross. No reasons left to believe. Trying to stay awake, give yourself a caffeine headache to hide the taste of sleep. In choosing to forget, you cut away the safety net that holds your heart, holds your heart. You go in search of your youth, touching up your empire roots. But these days, we don't know how to march. And satisfied with a knife in your spine, your bloodless. So tell me again, what am I feeling? You know me so well. What am I feeling, and how can you tell? 'Cause I've got a feeling you don't know. Yeah, we think that we're the ones with the bright unconquered suns. Wait a while, We'll watch the light grow stale. And we smell so very clean, but we're the oil in this machine, and this machine is going wrong. So choose your sides when it comes to the fight. You're bloodless. So tell me again, what am I feeling? You know me so well. What am I feeling, and how can you tell? 'Cause I've got a feeling you don't know. You choose your sides, but in the fight I see your blood run white. Your blood run white. And I've seen it all before. And I'll see it again. So what am I feeling? You know me so well. So what am I feeling? And how can you tell? I've got a feeling you don't know. So tell me again, what am I feeling? You know me so well. So what am I feeling, and how can you tell? I got the feeling you don't know. Tell me again, oh, what am I feeling? How can you tell? What am I feeling? How you know me so well? I've got a feeling you don't know. I've got a feeling you don't know. All right, that was a Tom McRae song called "Bloodless." Do support him and other talented musicians you might know of. Right. Should we just check in, see if anyone's saying anything interesting? This is wonderful, says Marsha. Thank you so much. That's a nice thing to see first up. All right. Yeah. No one's saying anything interesting. I should say that if you want me to see anything that you've written, the best time to send it is going to be towards the end of a song, just as I'm coming up to the big dismount, because then again when I actually look at it, then I might see your message. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? I said I wasn't going to talk so much. Oh Jesus. Okay, we've got a tricky one now, and I'm definitely going to need my words for this. Right. Okay. So this was this was a vehement request, I should say. I mean, obviously the money's one thing, but I was there was a lot of chat on various social media about you must play a Frightened Rabbits song, and I feared for my life if I didn't. And I wasn't overly familiar, even though as I said on our little moment we had yesterday. I once played a show in Glasgow, and Frightened Rabbits and Las Vegas opened up the show for me. I wish I was conscious enough to remember what they were like back then. But I did, and I played some. I played like one of the only festivals I ever got to play. I don't get booked for festivals really; they don't like me. And I think I was on just before or just after Frightened Rabbits. Frightened Rabbit, rather. But I was, to my great shame, I was unfamiliar with their work. It's definitely a departure for me, not my kind of usual style, particularly in the vocal aspect. I had to really sort of try and wrap my head and larynx around it. But we'll see what happens. Here we go. My whole, I'll get my whole, I'll get my whole, get my whole, get my whole, and I'll find out more. It's a choo-choo train, it's a rocket launch. If we have a hormone race, I'm bound to finish first. Can you see in the dark? Can you see the look on your face? The flashing white lights been turned off. You don't know who's in your bed. It takes more than fucking someone you don't know to keep warm. Do you really think now for a house beat you find your love in a hole? And you won't find love in a, won't find love in a hole. It takes more than fucking someone to keep yourself warm. I'm drunk, and you're probably on pills. If we both got the same diseases, it's irrelevant, girl. And the room fills with steam. Oh, it evaporates, disappears. My point of entry is the same way that I leave. Can you see in the dark? Can you see the look in your face? The flashing white lights been turned off. You don't know who's in your bed. It takes more than fucking someone you don't know to keep warm. Do you really think now for a house beat you find your love in a hole? No, you won't find love in a, won't find love in a hole. It takes more than fucking someone to keep yourself warm. No, you won't find love in a, won't find love in a hole. It takes more than fucking someone to keep yourself. See in the dark, can you see that look in your face? Flashing white lights been turned off. You don't know who's in your bed. It takes more than fucking someone you don't know to keep warm. Do you think now for a house beat you find your love in a hole? Won't find love in a hole. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Okay, right. What have we got next? What did I write down there? Okay. Now, this is a strange one, but I'm going to do it. Partly, I'm going to do it for the money. Let me just come over here, and if I press this button, then no, not over there. Over here. Come and join me. There we go. Okay. Thanks for joining me at the piano position. I got a strange email from Paul Marshall saying, can you play this song? It's about 30 seconds long and I'll give you 100 quid. So I figure that makes it, sort of per minute, the highest paying song of the evening. So this is a charming little ditty that's very meaningful in the Marshall household. So, and I'm a big fan of it myself. It's a happy day. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's a happy day. Hey! Don't know about you, but I think that's a damn hit. I should have tried to play a sad version of it, like all in minor keys. It's happy day. Kind of thing. Yeah. Right. What's your... Oh, hang on. I need to press my button. Oh, do you know what? While we're here, I wasn't going to do this one, but I think I've... But this is worth a bit of money, so let's do this one. Okay. My love and I, we work well together, but often we're apart. Absence makes the heart lose weight, yeah. Till love breaks down, love breaks down. Oh my, have you seen the weather? The sweet September rain, rain on me like no other. Until I drown, when love breaks down, the things you do to stop the truth from hurting you. When love breaks down, the lies we tell, they only serve to fool ourselves. When love breaks down, the things you do to stop the truth from hurting you. When love breaks down, when love breaks down. My love and I, we are boxing clever. She'll never crowd me out. Fall
all be free as old confetti. And paint the town, when love breaks down, the things you do to stop the truth from hurting you. When love breaks down, the lies we tell, they only serve to fool ourselves. When love breaks down, the lies we tell, we only serve to fool ourselves. When love breaks down, the things you do to stop the truth from hurting you. That was a Prefab Sprout song. Okay, let's get back to position one. Now, I feel like we're sort of racing through, but I see now that this is already been about nearly an hour. Okay, all right. So another part of the show was I auctioned off the role of guest performer, and got a hell of a guest performer for you here. Let me just see if I can find which button it is. Let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest for this evening is none other than it's Sean Christie.
Woo! Coming live from LA.
Yeah, what a treat, what a privilege. Where I understand it's very warm at the moment.
It's always warm. It's like Bill Hicks said, to live here, you got to be a lizard. You like it hot and sunny.
Yeah. I've spent some time in California, and it does not agree with me. I feel dehydrated through just sweat just by looking at the bright sunshine where you are. So tell me, you are our auction winner. You paid for the privilege of being in the show. So here you are. You're in the show. Welcome. What do you want to do with the time that you have paid for?
Well, we're going to cover a song by Eels called Mr. E's Beautiful Blues. And my take on it was that I wanted to do something of an homage to the Go to Hell video you did with the coffee and the looping of all the many, many instruments. But I went in a different direction.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? It was a lot of fun to do. So without further ado, let's show the good people. Here it is.
'cause her daddy just don't care. Come on. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. The clown with the frown driving down to the sidewalk there. He's got his finger on the trigger. I tell you, gave us quite a scare. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. The kids flip their lids when their ears hear the crazy sound. My neighbor digs a flavor, but he's moving to another town. And I don't believe he'll be coming back. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. Goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. I don't know how you handle all the shit you see. I don't believe anyone, but most of all, don't believe in me. Oh yeah, goddamn right, it's a beautiful day. 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 It's a beautiful day.
Sean, everyone, how about that? That was kind of one of my favorite guest spots there. Let's give him a clap, for goodness sake. Right, see if anyone's got anything interesting to say. Yeah, Sean did just out-cool me. He's a very cool guy. Got a lot of sass in that film, which is very nice to see. Yeah, totally bringing it. So, yeah, excellent guest spot. Thank you, Sean. Right, has anyone got anything good to say right now? Of course, we have the delay. Yeah, so essentially the way we did that was Sean recorded himself in his garden in front of the cactus with his pug, Mr. Wibbly. That is the pug's name. And then sent it to me, and then I had to sort of sync all my shit up to go with his, which was actually not as difficult as you might think it was. And then yeah, it was so much fun. I'd kind of like to do loads of those. Sean, let's just keep them going. You just send me whatever you like, and I'll just I'll loop stuff on it. That'd be cool. All right. Oh, is anything being auctioned? Okay, so I mean, I would do that, but with the delay thing, it becomes kind of difficult, and I wanted to sort of like get all the songs in the show. And actually, I tried to find some auction lots, and I don't really have a great deal that I think is that I think is worth anything. You might think it's worth something, like old, like shitty demo CDs. I did actually find. I was talking on our stream yesterday. I have a very rare old CD of apology demos. It was like the first set of demos that I wrote that then became I sincerely apologize for the trouble I've caused. They're very old. I made 100 of them and numbered them all. And I knew that I had in my drawer just over there in the studio. But I just knew that I just keep seeing it. It's in there. I know that there's a copy in there. And so this morning I went in there to get it out and think, I'll auction this. Just empty. There's nothing in there. So, I've got the sleeve, It's a numbered sleeve, but there's no CD in there. So I'm guessing it's now worthless. The upshot is I don't have anything to auction. I mean, my socks are already spoken for. I've promised. I can't remember who it was, but someone's getting my socks. They are very sweaty right now. I got to tell you, I am going to wash them several times, and then I'll get them sent over if that pleases you. If anyone wants my awful shirt that's been insulted, make me an offer. I'm open to offers. But again, try and time it sort of towards the end of a song so I can actually see what you're saying. Should we do another song? Press that damn button again. So this one is this is another song that maybe wasn't worth a huge amount of money. I was in like 40 or 50 quid. I say not a huge amount of money. That's a lot of money. I mean, I wouldn't pay me to sing a song for that much. But I saw this one come up, and I've been sort of thinking about this song a bit lately. I heard it the other day, and it really made me think about where we're at. Like I've already done a song about lockdown, but of course there's another hugely momentous world event happening on Tuesday, and that is over in America, where those guys have to decide who the next president is going to be. Well, hopefully they'll get a decision made, and this really does feel like a very pivotal moment in the history of, actually in the history of humanity. I don't want to become overly melodramatic about this whole situation, but America is the country from which other little countries such as our own very much take a lead. So I feel whatever stuff they get up to is coming down the pipe for us eventually. And I got to tell you, I really feel like, as somebody who loves America very dearly and very passionately, and not because I have been told to pledge allegiance, I've been there a lot, and I think it is the birthplace of rock and roll, and I will always love it for that, and many other things besides. But I really am aghast at the state of what's going on there. And anyway, this is a song by Paul Simon, which you don't need me to tell you that Paul Simon is about the best writer of songs there has ever been, and he doesn't so often deal into politics, and this isn't really a political song, but it's a very soft and a subtle observation of I suppose of a country losing its way a little, and I'm gonna try and do it. Many is the time I've been mistaken, and many times confused, and I've often felt forsaken, and certainly misused. Oh, and I'm alright, I'm just weary to my bones. It's Still you don't expect to be bright and bon vivant, so far away from home, so far away from home. I don't know a soul that's not been battered. I don't have a friend who feels at ease. I don't know a dream that's not been shattered or driven to its knees. Oh, and it's all right, it's all right, for we've lived so well so long. Still, when I think about this road we're traveling on, I wonder what's gone wrong. Can't help but wonder what's gone wrong. I dreamed I was dying. I dreamed that my soul rose unexpectedly, looking back down at me, smiled reassuringly. I dreamed I was flying, and high up above my eyes could clearly see the Statue of Liberty sailing away to sea. I dreamed I was flying. We come on the ship they call the Mayflower. Come on the ship that sailed the moon. We come in the age's most uncertain hour and sing an American tune. Oh, and it's all right, it's all right. You can't be forever blessed. Still, tomorrow's gonna be another working day, and I'm trying to get some rest. That's all, I'm trying to get some rest. Thank you so much. All right, let's do another ad break. Let me tell you, one of the problems that I have, I'm a responsible guy. Got a lot going on, you know, and so I carry a big bunch of keys. And one of the things that really helps me to keep my key situation together is these little fellas, key rings. I'm a big fan of key rings. Now, my key rings are kind of ugly. If you want some beautiful key rings, you want to hit up Nikki, because she's got the stuff for you. Nikki's made a whole bunch of key rings, and you can buy them from her, and she's going to give all the money to Reverse Rep, which is incredibly kind of her. So I cannot tell you enough how badly you need these key rings. Also bookmarks, very reasonably priced, and there's a link to her Facebook page, which I believe is where she's selling from, again, in the description down there. What can I say? You can't argue that key rings are useful, and you can't argue that these ones aren't really sexy. So do yourself a favor, get yourself one of Nikki's key rings. You won't regret it. So there you go. There's another advert. I feel all right selling things. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I always feel slightly dirty when the host of the podcast, who's been sort of telling you, usually interesting factual things, will then just sort of tell you what the best, I don't know, razor is for shaving with, but then next week they'll tell you something else when someone else sponsors their show. It makes me think that the whole thing is a tissue of lies. But I would never lie to you. I have seen these key rings and I've seen the light. So there you go. You can trust me. You can trust me. Right. Let's see what people are saying. Oh, Sean has doubled his pledge for me playing that. I think that was me playing an American tune. I borrowed you borrowed my brother's tie at a gig at the Lead Mill in Sheffield back in the day. I'll buy that off you. I mean, I could replace it with another tie. I have spare ties. I'm not really in the tie game anymore. I used to wear a tie on stage. I mean, okay. Here's something I get a lot. Could your hat be for sale? This hat I don't think is for sale. I kind of think I'd sell it for like 20 grand or something. Like it has great personal value to me. So you can't afford it, and if you can afford it, you shouldn't afford it. Like, yeah, so some things can't be for sale. I'm sure I could find another hat, but this one stays on my head. It was a gift and has great sentimental value. So yeah, you can't have it unless you're incredibly rich. In which case, I probably don't want you to have it. So we'll leave that as it is. Anything else? Oh, tell us more about your home studio garage. Let's talk insulation for 20 quid. I will talk to you about insulation. Okay, what I've got is I've got a fairly thin 30 mil of rock wool, but what I've also got is I've got the walls are all suspended on resilient bars. So what I have is the outside is made of like block, breeze blocks, and then what you have is I have like a wooden frame. Loads of I have this 2 layers of 30 mil rock wool, and then I have these resilient bars that are hung on the wooden frame, and then the walls are stuck on the resilient bars, and so they're sprung, and so these walls aren't connected to the actual building, and neither is the floor, and neither is the ceiling. The whole thing's suspended, so the neighbours can't hear what I'm doing, because I'm actually in a residential built-up area, and the drums. There's no way of getting drums to be any quieter than drums are, unless you want them to sound shit, and so. Yeah, so I'm in a little soundproof box in an otherwise garage. There you go. Is that worth 20 quid? Oh, sell the hat from the Eels song. See, the trouble is that one's. I feel really attached to that one as well. I got that one in. I bought that one in. In fact, here we go. I bought this hat in Austin, Texas. The first time I ever went. I played at South by Southwest in 2006, and when I was there, I got this hat, and I bloody love this hat because it's sort of hard and crispy, and it's sort of waterproof, and it's like a proper for actually being on a farm and wrangling cattle or whatever you do when you're a cowboy, and so it comes on holiday with me and keeps the sun off my enormous conch, and generally, you can go in the swimming pool with it and not feel too bad about it. So, I mean, I'll accept a crazy offer for it. But I mean, it was expensive when I bought it. I got to tell you. So, if you want to get really, really crazy, I suppose I could just buy another one. But we'll see. Right, should we do another song? I've done the ad break. Right. Oh, let's try this one. Okay, I'll leave this one on. Oh, how do you rate the beer? This stuff's good. I mean, Brewdog beer is like, it's all good with me. I'm not a beer connoisseur by any means, but yeah, I find these ones quite yummy. Right. Here's a slightly odd request. This is a Christmas song. A Christmas song written by me. And because it's written by me, it's not a particularly happy Christmas song. Again, let's see if I can remember the words. The kids are making snowmen out of mud. It makes me think about us. Does that mean something? Yeah, I think I need a cap on this. I want it a bit higher than that. Should we go up to? The kids are making. Oh, that's better. Don't like to sing too low. The kids are making snowmen out of mud. It makes me think about us. Does that mean something? Yes, I think it does. But let's not dwell upon it. Conversation only makes us weak. Consequently, we don't speak, not with conviction nor belief. I know my head, I know my feet, and they're both pointing at the door. So I'm leaving you on Christmas Day. Forgive my timing, but I simply have a mind to run away. And I don't care what all the people say, 'cause I say peace and goodwill starts with getting the hell out of here. The decorations sit and gather dust. It makes me think about us. Does that mean something? Yes, well, I think it does. But let's not talk about it. Boxes of the shiny and the cheap, with nothing permanent to keep us in high spirits for a month. And when the share has all been drunk, there's not a lot that keeps me here. So, my dear, I'm leaving you on Christmas Day. Forgive my timing, but I simply have a mind to run away. And I don't care what all the people say, 'cause I say peace and goodwill starts with getting the hell out of here alive. The house is cold, the boiler's packing up. It makes me think about us. Does that mean something? Yes, well, I think it does. But let's not talk about it. They say outside is -8 degrees, but I swear it ain't as cold as me. I swear there is no winter breeze can make your heart begin to freeze. I know it happened years ago. And so I'm leaving you on Christmas Day. Forgive my timing, but I simply have a mind to run away. And I don't care what all the people say, 'cause I say, have yourself a bitter little Christmas and a twisted New Year. That's a silly song, isn't it? Right. Is there anything I've forgotten to do? Oh, I know what I've forgotten to do. There's one more advert. A very, very important one. So I'm not doing a Milk and Cookie show in December, because what I'm doing in December is I'm taking part in the Reverse Ret Big Night In. What it is it's like some sort of Royal Gala variety performance fundraiser extravaganza. I'm going to play a bunch of songs on the night. It's on December the 5th, Tom Waits' birthday, for what that's worth. I might do him a song, you never know. And there's going to be some cracking performers, myself included. And there are versions of the ticket that you can get. You know, it's a ticketed thing, but it's going to be worth it, and the money all goes to a good cause. And you can, if you want to, you can get a special ticket that includes like free pizza or pizza and wine. I say free, you have to pay for it, but you know, the ticket then makes it free. Does that work? No, it doesn't. But you can buy a super special ticket and enjoy the show with pizza and some wine, and all the money goes to this incredible cause, Reverse Ret. I've spoken about it so much in the past. You probably don't need me to. Suffice it to say that Rett syndrome is truly one of the most awful things ever to have been, and I say that, you know, knowing that we are in a time of pandemic, but we have to remember that these other things that exist that are terrible, that they still exist. And they're still awful, and they still need our attention, and they still need to be fixed and cured. And if anything, the difficulty and the stress of being a parent or the families of kids with Rett syndrome is if anything exacerbated at this time. And so, you know, now more than ever, we need to get this damn thing cured, reversed, ended, so we can move on, get on with other things. So please, I know you've already given generously, and I thank you so much for that. And the people at Reverse Ret are often very grateful to me, and then vicariously grateful to you for quite how supportive you are to this wonderful cause. And one day we will make this thing happen. Okay, so. Oh yes, and there are links again down here for tickets for that show. So like I said, I'm not doing a Milk and Cookies in December. I'm doing this instead. So please come along to that if you're around. Even if you're not around, come along anyway. Buy a ticket and don't show up. Doesn't matter to me. Right. So there were a lot of songs that people wanted played, and I just couldn't do them all. I tried my best to sort of fit most of them in and still try and make it into an interesting show. And there were some songs selected that I just plain hated and didn't want to do, and so I've just sidestepped those for others. I do apologize if I've not played your song. But there were a lot sort of from further down the list that maybe didn't receive all the love in the financial stakes. But I wanted to throw them in anyway. So I'm just going to mash a bunch of them together. I'm going to put my serious hat on again because, there we go. So let's do another one of these things. Thank you for joining me at the piano station. Right. This is going to get complicated. Darling, don't wake from your sleep. There's just commercials and a war on TV. The dam is a breach, so it seems. And there are footsteps and they're coming for me. So close your eyes and sleep. Here comes the hurricane, here comes the flood, here comes a tidal wave of landsliding mud. It's never enough to make me repent all these things that I have done. It feels like the neutral's been wired to the light. I feel like some hero been doomed to survive. It's never enough to shake the foundations and rattle the walls. So book me a seat and I'm along for the ride. Now is the age to just let it all slide. And it's never enough to ask any difficult questions at all. And who gives a damn if this conspiracy is real? There's a whole generation asleep at the wheel. And it's never enough. Let the hard times roll. No, we're not in control. And we'd be crazy to think that we are. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me. making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. Oh, la da 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 da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Now Paul at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Dave, I believe this is killing me, as the smile ran away from his face. 'Cause I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. So it's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight, 'cause we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Won't you look up at the skyline, the mortar blocks and glass, and check out the reflections in my eyes. See, they always used to be there, even when this all was grass. And I sang and danced about a high rise, and you were laughing at my helmet hat, laughing at my torch. Go ahead, you can laugh all you want, 'cause I got my philosophy, keeps my feet on the ground, I trust it like the ground. And that's why my philosophy keeps me running when I'm falling down. I see that there is evil, and I know that there is good, but the in-betweens I never understood. Won't you look at me, I'm crazy, but I get the job done. I'm crazy, but I get the job done. So I say, go ahead, you can laugh all you want. I got my philosophy, keeps my feet on the ground, trust it like the ground. And that's why my philosophy keeps me running when I'm falling down. I pushed you 'cause I loved you guys, didn't realize you weren't having fun. And I dragged you upstairs, I told you to fly. Flapping your arms, started to cry. You're too high. No, you're too high. And so you take it all for granted. You take the mortar block and glass, and you forget the speech that moved the stone. You know it's really not that you can't see the forest for the trees. You've never been out in the woods alone, so you can laugh all you want to. I've got my philosophy, keeps my feet on the ground. I love you, you're my friend, but you got no philosophy. Now it's time for the song to end. No, I don't know where I'm going, but I sure know where I've been. Hanging on the promises and the dreams of yesterday, and I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Here I go again. Though I keep searching for an answer, waiting on love's sweet charity. Lord, you give me the strength to carry on, 'cause I know what it means to walk along a lonely street of dreams. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone, and I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. Just another soul in need of rescue, waiting on love's sweet charity. I'm gonna hold on for the rest of my days, 'cause I know what it means to walk along a lonely street of dreams. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone, and I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. Gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, and doesn't exist. I'm gonna fly like a bird through the night, feel my tears as they dry. I wanna swing from the chandelier, the chandelier. Sun is up, I'm a mess, gotta get out now, gotta run from this. Here comes the shame, here comes the shame. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Throw 'em back till I lose count. I wanna swing from the chandelier, the chandelier. I wanna live like tomorrow doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I'm gonna fly like a bird through the night, feel my tears as they dry. I wanna swing from the chandeliers, the chandeliers. I'm holding on for tonight. Won't open my eyes, my glass full until morning light. I'm just holding on for tonight. I'm holding on for dear life. Help me out, she's in it dry. Just holding on for tonight. Just holding on for tonight. On for tonight. On for tonight. On for tonight. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely, and you're never coming round. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sound of my tears. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous when I think of all the years that gone by. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more than ever. And if you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever, and we'll only be making it right, 'cause we'll never be long. Together we can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow on me all of the time. I don't know what to do, I'm always in the dark. Our love is in a powder keg and giving off sparks. I really need you tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Forever's gonna start tonight. Once upon a time I was falling in love. Now I'm only falling apart. Nothing I can do. Total eclipse of the heart. Nothing I can do. Total eclipse of the heart. Once upon a time there was light in my life. Now there's only love in the dark. There's nothing I can say. The total eclipse of the heart. Can it all be fireworks? Ain't that what they say? You need a little November, cannot be all the month of May. Nothing will last forever, I guess that must be true. So how come all these years on and that magic ain't gone, darling? I still get these fireworks for you. Orchestras are playing every time we meet. In the pouring rain, I'm on the bright side of the street. The greyest skies are shining in every shade of blue. And now, all these years on, and the feeling still strong, darling, I still get these fireworks for you. sunny California, cold Manchester rain. Take me all around the world just to see your face again. This body's getting older, but my heart's still 22. And now all these years on, and that magic's still gone, and you've got no need to doubt it. I don't care who knows about it, till forever is done. I know you'll always be the one. I hope I'll always get these fireworks for you. You walk around town like a fool and you think that it's groovy. You're giving it to some other guy who gives you the eye, but you don't give nothing to me. You painted a smile and you dress all the while to excite me. But don't you know you're turning me on? I know that it's wrong, but I can't stop the pain inside me, baby. Love really hurts without you. Love really hurts through and through. And it's breaking my heart, but what can I do? Oh, baby. Love really hurts without you. Love really hurts through and through. And it's breaking my heart, but what can I do without you? You walk like a dream and you make like a queen of the action. You're using every trick in the book, the way that you look, you're really something to see. You cheat and you lie to impress any guy that you fancy. But don't you know I'm out of my mind? So give me a sign and help to ease the pain inside me, baby. Love really hurts without you. Love really hurts without you. And it's breaking my heart, though what can I do? Oh, baby. Love really hurts without you. Love really hurts through and through. And it's breaking my heart, though what can I do without you? That's great. It starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes, an aeroplane. Lenny Bruce is not afraid. Eye of a hurricane, listen to yourself, churn, world serve its own needs, don't we serve your own needs, speed it up and knock speed, grunt, no strength, no ladder, stretch a cloud with fear, fight down, hide, wire in a fire, representing 7 gains in the government for hire on the combat side, left who wasn't coming in a hurry with the furies breathing down your neck. Team by team reporters battle the chum, tear the crowd, look at that low plane, fine then, overflow, population common group, but it'll do, save yourself, world serve its own needs, listen to your heartbeat, tell me with the rapture and the reverend and the right, choose symbiotic, patriotic, fine, bright life, feeling pretty psyched. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel fine. 6 o'clock TV hour, don't get caught, foreign towel, slash and burn, return, listen to yourself, turn, like I'm in the uniform, book burning, right landing, every motive escalate, automotive incinerate, line account, line motive, step down, watch your heel, crush, this means no fear, cavalier, renegade, and steer clear, tournament of lies, offer me solutions, offer me alternatives, and I will decline, cause it's the end of the world as we know it, it's the end of the world as we know it. It's the time I had some time alone. I feel fine. I feel fine. I feel fucking good. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel fine. no death or glory, no line in the sand. Blaze up these fireworks and strike up the band. It's never enough. And this is no time to stand up and be counted. God bless America. God save the Queen. God kill my enemies and keep my hands clean. And it's never enough. Let the hard times roll. No, we're not in control, and we'd be crazy to think that we are. You still there? Oh my God, we're overrunning somewhat. All right, let's wrap this thing up, shall we? Thank you so much to everyone who's endured with me. This has actually been I say actually, this has been a lot of fun. Playing a lot of songs I don't know how to play is kind of the purpose of Milk and Cookies. But usually, I have chosen the songs, and I've had a little while to sit with them. So this has just been like thrown together yesterday and today, and I've really enjoyed it. It's been terrifying. Playing songs that I know a little bit, but that is in keeping with the continued humiliation of David Ford for a worthy cause. So thank you so much for being here and joining me and sticking it out. And I'm going to leave you with the song that was actually worth the most money, because I tried to. I tried to sort of lean on the songs that had pledged the most. I didn't want to really leave that much, unclaimed. And obviously, like you can still pay the full whack even if I didn't play your song, maybe. If you're feeling fruity. Okay, right. Everyone, thank you for the clap emojis. I appreciate that. All right. Well, if no one has anything else to add, then I guess I'll just I'll play the last song. So this is a Billy Joel tune. I really like Billy a lot. I feel like maybe in the grand scheme of things, he doesn't get the love and respect and admiration that he deserves. For me, he's definitely up there with the very finest songsmiths. And I'm going to try my best to do one of his tunes. Oh, how does that intro go? If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find. You can have the love you need to live. But if you look for truthfulness, you might as well be blind. It always seems so hard to give honesty. It's such a lonely world. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard, and mostly what I need from you. I can always find someone to say they sympathize if I wear my heart out on my sleeve. But if I don't want some pretty face to tell me pretty lies, all I want is someone to believe. Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is all he ever heard, and mostly what I need from you. I can find a lover, I can find a friend, I can have security until the bitter end. Anyone can comfort me with promises again. I know, I know. When I'm deep inside of me, don't be too concerned. I won't ask for nothing while I'm gone. But I want security. Tell me, where else can I turn? 'Cause you're the one I depend upon. Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is all he ever had, and mostly what I need from you. Honesty is all he ever had, and mostly what I need from you. Thanks very much. Good night. Thank you for your generosity, and long may it continue. Thanks a lot.